Mike, turn your games down.
Hi, we're doing a mini episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's covering a mobile game with me tonight?
I am Joe Butler, and I'm laying in this pod waiting for fucking someone to wake me up from this nightmare.
Hello, I'm Dominic, or as you may call me, Laurium.
I am Phoebe Stanton, and now we learned the origin of one of the most important characters, Meow Wow.
Meow wow.
Yeah, wow. What?
One of the Dream Eaters from Dream Drop Distance.
Oh, okay.
All the charities.
look at me calling it that.
So we are here to cover part 2 of the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. We are covering what is a fandom movie made by Damo279, which I will reference in the show notes. He did a thing where he got people to audition. We did the first part, and this is the second part of the video and Union Cross, which takes place after. I think this is all stuff that came out after Kingdom Hearts 3 came out.
Most of it.
Most of it.
A bit of it did.
I will. If you watch the video does say at some points like, "Hey, if you haven't started Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, stop here." I actually know where Kingdom Hearts I know where the DLC also started at some point. I'll get to that when we get to it. Yeah, this was ongoing during Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's basically the equivalent of going out to eat and then ordering something and going, "Oh, that was a really good meal," and they go meal. That was just the appetizer, and they just keep bringing out food, and you're like, when is this gonna end? And they're like, just when you die.
It's like that thing, like when you go to a movie and you're like, whatever happened to that one girl in that one part of the movie? And your friend's like, hey, I got this book you should read. It tells you all about that girl. And then he hands you the book that's like the size of a Bible.
Yeah, but then it turns out you could rip out the middle 700 pages of that Bible and you'll be fine.
Like, I have to hand it to the people that make this series. It is unfathomably difficult and complex to follow, yet, and a lot of it's not great writing, but there are parts of it that are just like, what the fuck? Because like every little thing you want answered will somehow get answered eventually, but it has to be within its own self-contained story that's like 40 hours long.
Yeah.
That's fucking strange.
I posted this in the group chat, but for the listeners, this game lasted 979 missions or levels that each last about 5 seconds to a minute. We have watched about 6 hours worth of cutscenes split into 2 YouTube videos. The last 2.5 hours, those 6 hours, is in the last 130 levels. The last hour of cutscenes is all exclusively within like a 5-level span. The pacing for this game was awful.
I could tell the pacing for this game is awful because the cutscenes for this game are fucking awful. I will get into it because mainly like the first hour of this, I'm like, wait, I thought we died, and I had no idea what was going on.
They did die, but they're not real?
They reset the world in a digital landscape so that a new set of Union leaders can try again.
Yeah,
And then
because
Myotismon showed up.
Because you can't defeat darkness in one lifetime. You have to do it over and over across several lifetimes. But we have to train the people to get on that level because the Master of Masters is just that good.
Yeah, it destroyed those dark spores.
But also lifeboats.
Yeah,
they said lifeboats.
this game is Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
Mike, is this the most obscure thing you have covered? Like, is this the most obscure episode?
Yes.
It is part 2
I would say
of a
Bokai
fandom
is more
movie.
obscure.
Bokai is a game. This is us watching a YouTube video dubbed by fans.
Part 2 of.
Yes. So
I will say this more than anything. Mike played Bokai. I've played Bokai. I have not fucking watched this yet. Literally, I was with most of y'all in this where I'm like, oh, this makes fucking sense for some stupid reason. And I hate it.
this was your idea.
This was my idea, and it's gonna get progressively worse. It's okay though. As far as I'm concerned, as far as Phoebe said, I don't even think we should really cover the 3-hour episode of the 3-hour video of Dark Road.
It's not done yet by this guy.
We should cover it. I want to
We'll cover it, but
We should not cover it.
No, we'll cover
we
it.
should, because
we're
I've
not-
learned some stuff that's in that video whenever it comes out. There's a plot point in Dark Road I did not know about, and I fucking hate Nomura.
We might not watch the dub. I say that mainly because from what Phoebe's told me and from what I've seen, nothing in Dark Road matters until like the very last chapter.
Oh
All of
yeah,
them I know.
I
Yeah.
was there. They had to mass produce the final chapter. It's like 5 chapters, but the first 4, nothing happens.
Welcome to mobile games.
Also, Boktai can't be that obscure. Kojima produced it.
Get more Bowtie love.
I should cover 2 someday.
You should cover 2, and Lunar Nights, and 3, and Kura 5.
That's not what we're here for. So this game takes place after the Keyblade War that we do see in the first part, and we also see it in Birth by Sleep. Like, it's something that we know of, and this just gives us a lot more context. Hell, this video introduces Ven in the second half of the game.
Yeah, what a plot twist.
I was not expecting Ventus to show up. I was like, what?
No one was. Trust me.
Not only them, but we get one of the organization members.
A few of them.
Yeah, we get more than one.
Is what
We get Larxene, and...
is that the
Marluxia.
blonde hair
Yeah.
girl?
Yeah, I knew that was Larxene.
I didn't even think about that. What is her name in this one again?
I don't
Elena
know.
or some shit.
Elena, yeah.
It wasn't Lark. I'm like, hey, that's Larxene. I knew it was by the hair.
Yeah.
But she's not as much of a bitch.
Yes.
No.
Except for the part, her Cherokee is like, oh, you don't usually care about people. But that's like literally it. Elrena. Oh my god.
So everybody died in the Keyblade War, but then the characters that we're watching about were put into a computer
Yes.
as data. Okay.
That's correct.
Really fucking confusing.
Yes.
It's
yes, it
recoded
is.
again.
You can't say it's confusing because technically we've already seen them put people in data in Kingdom Hearts 2 and recoded.
Yeah,
Isn't
but
it
there's
nice
2 different
when they're-
Daybreak towns, which I mean we did get with Twilight Town, but
Isn't it
doesn't
nice when
help.
when there were just no new inventions ever?
No, there were new inventions.
But
It's-
computers have always existed.
Oh,
Data has always existed.
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is strange.
It is strange.
And computers don't get any better. They just exist.
This whole movie or this whole game that people who did play Union Cross, they're pretty much in data until like the last bit of this, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a few different leaders. You have Skull. I think is her name Skull.
Scald.
Scald, who's from the other video. You have
Ephemer.
Brain.
You have Brain, who is the best character. You have Ven, and you have.
You
Is
have
Ron the fifth, or is it you?
You're not a dandelion. You just joined them later to help them, but you're not.
You're
one
just
of the
kind of there.
Then yeah,
Ventus is
Marluxia
there.
somebody.
Marluxia's regular human version is there.
Ben,
Larium.
Lorium, Brain.
Yeah. Scald and Ephemer.
Yeah.
Okay. But who the hell would have thought that frickin' 45-minute movie that you watch in the back cover has this much importance?
Oh, it goes even further than that, Mike. I'm gonna actually blow hopefully you and Dominic's brains away at some point. Phoebe knows what I'm talking about.
Probably.
I mean,
Hopefully before 11 o'clock so I can go back to sleep.
I've experienced everything.
That's not
now.
happening.
I mean, I just tell you just now. So you know how they talk about the pods and everything? That they're like, oh, there's these pods and everything else, and
Yeah.
all this
Yeah,
other
the
stuff.
whole lifeboats and how they're trying to get out of the data and get back to the real world or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in Kingdom Hearts 1.
What part?
When?
Hold on, Donk.
Wait,
The left.
are those the pods that the
Yes,
Princesses of Light are in?
Yep, I posted it. I posted it in chat. There is a room before the final room where you walk in, and the pods that all the characters get into are in that room.
Oh man, when we replay Kingdom Hearts 1, this is going to be a shit bricks moment.
It won't
Yeah.
be anytime soon.
If you go to podcast.
Oh my god!
Where
Okay,
is this chat
Can you
at?
send it to me on my phone?
It's in the
Because,
in the Discord thing that we're talking. There's a little chat
Okay.
bubble you can click on.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, Joe's right. The pods are in Kingdom. Wow.
Incredible.
Those he's planned this. He's planned this all along. Even more of a bigger hint: the dueling rose, the keyblade that Lorium uses, is in Chain of Memories, the first game that he's in.
Motherfucker.
Yep, he plans ahead like a motherfucker. He really
Well,
does.
he's been writing this since 1997. I would fucking hope so.
I believe it.
So, like, at a certain point with Zigbar and Lorium and Larxene now, does Xehanort know all of this?
Yes.
Well, it also
They-
doesn't help that Xehanort's just the reincarnation of your character.
Oh, that's true. That's
What?
right. Yeah, that I really had to watch that. Like, is that what that means?
That
That
is
is
what
what
that
that
means. Xehanort has been you this whole time.
I did not realize that was what was happening.
So it's at the very end when the player character is like, "What's happening?" and they talk about going to sleep, and then for a brief moment they show the fucking baby being delivered to Destiny Islands, and then it fast forwards to the chess game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
what a great life that Xehanort lived. He's a reincarnation of your customizable player character. His mom gives him up. His new mom dies, and he just walks out into the ocean, somehow ends up in Scala Ad Calum, and makes a boyfriend.
Everyone's just gay in this world. That's just what it is.
I ship it.
Like fucking Ephemer and Xehanort, fucking just Lorium in general, then.
Oh, I know it's also a weird point too. They go more into the whole baby thing in Dark Road.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
It
We'll
doesn't
get there.
help, though.
When this guy finishes it, we will do Dark Road. I was happy to hear that he's still working on it because I'm like, good, I can put this off for a bit.
Dude, I'm Kingdom Hearts out. Holy shit.
We're not even done yet. So
We're
Everyone's
almost
watching
there.
this.
we still got the DLC of Kingdom Hearts 3 to do, and we have Melody of Memory in a couple months to do. So
It's not
Then-
that bad.
no, I'm not. I'm excited for it. Actually, I think it'll be a fun short game.
Yes.
So
I
I'm not
wouldn't
worried
say
about it.
short.
How long to beat has it? Like 6 hours or something.
I beat it in
Not
like 2
really?
days.
Yeah, it's not a long game. It's just one of those things that like you're like Indiana Jones, where it hurt. Here.
I think it's probably just because I'm such a rhythm game fan and also a completionist that my brain says you have to get every check mark off of
Okay.
every single song.
We'll get there when we get
Completionist is
there.
53 hours. Main story is 9.5.
Yeah.
Dominic,
Go ahead.
if you care to wait after when Mike leaves the recording, me and Phoebe are gonna yell at each other about the future of the Kingdom Hearts series. You're welcome to join.
Let's yell at each other on the recording.
I mean,
No. Because there's some stuff that I can't spoil currently.
in the DLC or Melody?
It's in the DLC. And
Okay.
Melody.
And Melody.
And Melody.
Okay, back to this stupid shit. So we never gotten Marluxia's person before. Like we've seen almost everybody from Organization 13, but we hadn't seen him yet, right?
So
yeah, now we're only missing Demix and Luxord.
yes,
Yeah.
as of the current Kingdom Hearts canon, we still actually as of the current Kingdom Hearts canon, we still don't know technically who Luxord or Demix are. But
Okay.
there is a scene obviously in Kingdom Hearts 3, which we all saw, where I think either Xehanort or Xemnas says, "Hey, I picked the 4 of you for a very specific reason," and they're like, "Why?" And he's like, "I'm not fucking telling you guys that. You gotta figure it out on your own." And
Well, he
fucks
said
off.
it had to do with their Keyblade legacy.
Yeah.
And now we know why Largzine and Marluxia were chosen.
Yeah, but we still don't know what Demix's deal is, but he's
And
somehow a
Luxord.
Keyblade legacy, and that's why Joe and I will scream at each other about.
It's so strange that you just watch cutscene after cutscene for this thing, and I was just very confused because then at one point, like your main character is just off back at the fountain like he was in the first game or the first part of this video, and just going off doing missions again, getting Lux, but like everybody's dead, but they're not dead. They're doing what they were doing before, but now as in beta.
Yes.
Yeah, and the game, if anything, from what I know, kind of, the game continues that way too. You have the big Keyblade War, and they're like, continue on to the next chapter, and then the game just starts back up like normal again, like nothing ever happened. And it's like,
Which
oh,
makes sense. It has to. It's a game. It's a mobile game. It's not like it can just. They got to keep you in, and keep you taking your money.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is it significant that Lux and Luxord have that word in there, both of them?
We'll get there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
we will get there.
So Maleficent also is in this video a whole bunch too, which I'm assuming is important information with her.
Yeah, I was confused. I always thought that was Kingdom Hearts 2 Maleficent after she
Guys,
let Sora go during the wave of 1,000 Heartless. That's actually the Maleficent in between 1 and 2.
So yeah,
I feel sorry for the people that listen to all our Kingdom Hearts content. So I do.
Listen to our Kingdom Hearts content while we try to fucking sew this shit together, and Mike's like gluing it, and he's like, guys, I don't think this is working. And we're all trying to hold it together, and it falls apart, and then Emmanuel walks in with the sandwich going, "What'd I miss?"
Some of us have been doing this for 20 years and still have no idea what's going on.
Same.
But I feel like you're more versed in it, though, at least to some degree.
Yeah, every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
I've
No,
stared.
whatever the next mobile game is, you'll be there day one to start playing it and bitch about it.
Disturbingly enough, will, but that's because it actually looks like it's going to play like a real game, and the only thing that's the gacha system is 4 attacks that you can slot onto yourself. The gacha system is pretty much going to be the shortcut system from every single Kingdom Hearts games. It's your magic, but moving around and attacking with the Keyblade will be normal Kingdom Hearts 2 style. Press the button and you swing the Keyblade.
Oh, that's weird for a mobile game.
Well, they're also doing it like Pokemon Go, where you walk around a physical world.
That's also weird.
And Monster Hunter. I actually played Monster Hunter. That game just not that bad.
I tried the demo for that. It wasn't bad. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts.
I just find it so funny that we're at this point in this adventure. Like, we are so deep into the lore and we're just watching a video.
Mm-hmm. So he ends up going to your character ends up going to a lot of different worlds that we went to before from Kingdom Hearts 1, but there's Sleeping Beauty. So you have some stuff that, it's kind of rehashed. And then, so where are the 5 masters, like the unicorn and all those idiots? They're not around, because they're all dead currently, correct?
Oh,
No.
they got teleported through time to Kingdom Hearts 3's post-credit.
Yep.
But in this universe, at least to them, they are dead. Like, they don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Melissa Finn, as I was talking about before I sidetracked myself, she's talking to Lux, or is that she's talking to the apprentice or the master who didn't show his face.
No, my bad. She's talking to Darkness.
Oh, she's talking to Darkness.
Let's just say Vanitas. That's Vanitas.
It's Vanitas.
Okay, because that's the Darkness that takes over Ven, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that is Vanitas then. All right.
Yeah.
Like what I have said in the past, Vanitas is the main villain of this entire franchise. I'm not joking.
I mean, it could happen more so as we eventually get to more games.
Yeah, but there's something I didn't even know, which it introduces Maleficent, and it's like, oh yeah, welcome to time travel, and she's like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like, hey, remember when Riku stabbed the shit out of you in Kingdom Hearts 1? And I literally went, are you fucking serious? And she's like, yeah. And it's like, oh yeah, that's how you learn to time travel. And it's like, I fucking hate this game so fucking much.
I just love that Maleficent is such a cold hard bitch that she has the audacity to talk to what is effectively her god.
Or Horror Terror.
I mean,
but
they have to keep within really strict guidelines of who she is,
And she's trying to get out of this data world, and then she eventually comes back to the real world, correct? With the knowledge she has in the past.
Weird floating heart. I don't think she has a body, but she doesn't. It's like the Book of Prophecies holodeck projection of a body.
As a reminder, you have to have a physical vessel and memories of you in whatever time you're going to have a full body again.
Oh, that does make sense in Kingdom Hearts 2 then. Because so this game ends where you see the crow drop off her cloak at the tower. Remember, whenever the fairies see the cloak, they all go, oh shit, don't think about her. And then she appears.
I have no memory of this.
What?
That
don't
makes
remember
sense
that.
now.
No, Nomura can't be writing this well over this many years.
Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts 2, when it starts off, whenever they're making Sora's outfit, they're arguing about it. But then, like, the crow drops off the cloak, and they all go, and they cover her mouth, and they're like, you can't say her name, we can't even think about her. And they go, who, Maleficent? And then she pops up.
Don't think it, don't say it.
Cool. So that's how she comes back, and I don't remember 2 at all, because it's been,
I don't know, I'm
3 years.
opening a video for this. It's going to be my other year.
Kingdom Hearts is just infinite jest if it was the Princess Diaries. I said it before, I'll say it again.
That's fair.
I just can't get over how much important information was in this fucking mobile game. And if it wasn't for this guy making a fan dub movie, like, I wouldn't have never known it. And there's important stuff here. Like, the fact that, I mean, the whole thing with Marluxia, what the hell is his name in here? That's not Marluxia?
Lorium.
Lorium trying to find his sister, Terlinska, who died, who ends up also playing a part in Kingdom Hearts 3 because she's one of the orbs that talks to you. And I think she's in the DLC or something, correct? You guys had kind of mentioned it before.
Spoiler, not spoiler, she's very much in the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do want to talk to you two after the show about stuff regarding that stuff.
that's fine.
Someday I'll be all caught up. Someday.
It's very close. You could really just bang it out in a week if you really wanted to.
What, the 2 games that are left?
The DLC and Melody of Memory, you could do that in a week.
But one's already set on the schedule. That doesn't get altered.
I'm just saying, Mike, you could end
I
it
know.
now.
You're right. I could take it off the schedule when we stop doing Kingdom Hearts stuff. I thought about it. I really have some time, but no, we'll finish it there.
Yeah, and
Joe, I fucking hate you.
look, there's only one. I could be at work and not remember how to fucking do my job. But will I remember what the fucking three fairies said in Kingdom Hearts 2? You sure bet your sugary ass I will.
Oh my god, it's all laid out. There's no bad writing in the series. It's just hundreds of layers of convoluted, but it's all there.
Who said this was a glass onion?
I mean, I said
don't
it was an
remember.
onion.
Yeah, it's a glass onion. Good job, good job, Dominic. You get a prize for that. Here you go.
Quick, somebody burn the Mona Lisa.
Here's your solid gold Keyblade. Go beat a manual with it. Anyways,
Like Metal Gear, sometimes when you watch Metal Gear line by line, sometimes the writing doesn't really super, sound great. But taken as a whole, wow, there's a story there for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, he'll never end.
He'll end eventually. I really do believe that.
Supposedly, we're near the end.
yeah,
There was so much stuff with Xehanort.
from what they've been told, which I assume is correct, and I very much give it to him. Nomura is needs to retire, and he's like, I'm just banging out the last 3 games back to back. The mobile, from what I can also from what I've seen, because the mobile game's gone through was essentially when did they say that the this takes place after 3? It's 30 or 45 minutes in the video, right?
It's earlier than that, but yes.
It's 40-some minutes in, yeah.
Oh, is it that
yeah.
long?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, damn. I watched this earlier this week, this whole thing, so my memory's not the best with it.
No, you're good. That's essentially where the beta goes for the new game, and it kind of seems like it's gonna be its own thing, and that it's all backstory stuff. So I don't think it'll be too heavily, but I imagine it's probably just gonna end on just a big reveal, and then be yep, and that's who Xehanort's mom was, and that's if anything, from what I've seen from it, which is confusing, there's 2 guys that look exactly like Xehanort. I don't know why. They're just really buff, white-haired men, and there's 2 of them.
Brain was actually his dad.
Well, Brain is somebody important, though, because Brain gets out of this at the very end of this video and talks to a guy that I thought has a mask on or something, but it seems like he's going to be more important.
So Brain is going to be a major character in Missing Links. Missing Links pretty much takes place right after that cutscene.
Of course.
Because it's going to be based inside of Scala at Callum at the peak of its height, or at the peak of its legacy.
Hopefully, when they get there, Brain is not voiced by Steven Crowder,
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
the right-wing podcaster.
I was going to say, are you talking about Crowder and Louder or whatever the fuck?
Yes,
Why would
but
he
but
be?
he was infamously Brain and Arthur for a season as a kid.
Oh, why? What the hell?
He was a child voice actor.
And then he became a right-wing idiot. All right.
If I had a nickel for every time a fucking person that I grew up with became a right-wing asshole, I've had several nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it keeps fucking happening.
Well, to be fair, conservatism runs a lot in this country. Depending on what location you are, it's stuff that's going to be ingrained in your childhood and throughout, how better. I used to be I was conservative. I would have been, it's just that I realized you guys are full of shit. But if it's all it's hard for you to understand it, and so that's why. But that's not what we're here for.
I'm just saying, learning to have empathy and believing in people and trying to do the right thing, like Kingdom Hearts tells you, can really change your whole outlook.
Don't be
You
a Xehanort, guys, unless you want to restart the universe and we're secretly doing it for good reasons this entire time.
Defeating darkness is just that important,
Okay, yep, you are right. At 42 minutes, it says Kingdom Hearts 3 was released in January 2019. Most Union Cross content beyond this point in the video was released after that date.
And that's when the actual important shit starts.
Yeah.
You still have about almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
And don't forget, so one thing I also want to bring up too, because I remember specifically being the height of this Twitter, everything that's happening, Tumblr. So whenever the Kingdom Hearts 3 scene happened, in the video they obviously mentioned that Kingdom Hearts 3 came out here. It was weird the video doesn't mention it, but it's fine. This is also in Japan. So at some point it is revealed in Japanese people don't know Japanese very well, where people weren't 100% sure if Strelitzia was either Larium's sister or Eleanor?
Oh.
Ephemer.
They weren't sure if Strelitzia was Marluxia or Larix's sister, because people couldn't
Okay.
read Japanese. Yeah. So people were still having a panic attack, but yeah, right in Kingdom Hearts 3, right when it came out, it was revealed that both Marluxia and Larixin were Keyblade Masters, and we didn't know where it was going from there, which is really fucking weird to bring up right before the major game comes out.
Why are you calling her Larrickson?
I don't fucking know.
Larxene,
Larxene, Larrickson. I'm an edible in, and I've had 2 drinks at a jazz
Eleanor.
bar.
No, stop. Drop it. I know in 5 minutes you're supposed to take a hit from the pen, but don't do it.
I'm not taking a hit from the pen. I almost died that night. I actually got into bed and the whole bread was vibrating. I'm
my
fine.
god.
I mean, that just could be you put 25 cents in on a little machine on the side of the bed. I mean, that does it too. Nothing. Okay.
I know what you mean. It's okay, Mike.
He just ignores my joke. He's like,
Like, why the fuck do I have a vibrator attached to my bed for 25 cents, Mike?
I don't know, or I don't know why.
Sometimes you just gotta get a bed. You just need a bed real fast.
And then Joe watched Pink Floyd's The Wall, and he had a fantastic time.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
You
I
can
haven't
only
either.
watch it while high.
Oh boy.
Just like this video, I feel like would be better.
Oh my god, it would have been so much better.
I just
in between stuff for hours.
So he's supposedly making the Final Fantasy VII finale and then just mainlanding Kingdom Hearts all the way down. Is
Yeah,
that
sure
what the
they
idea is?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm not a mind reader.
Are you
It's
sure?
it's that funny thing. Like, did anyone see the recent Half-Life 2 documentary?
No, but I
No,
wouldn't
but I've
mind.
seen the actor for G-Man posting some cryptic shit about Half-Life 3.
So in that documentary, they have a part where they talk about Half-Life 2 Episode 3 and they show some stuff from it. And they have a point where they're like, yeah, we could have made this, but like you might not have had like Portal or Left 4 Dead or like the stuff we did after that if we had. I'm paraphrasing, but like this idea that like that team kind of split up and went to different projects. And like looking at what Nomura is doing now, I'm reminded of that very much. Like you can have Kingdom Hearts or the Final Fantasy VII big budget reboot that you've always wanted.
Dominic, I'm saying this while grabbing both of your shoulders and like shaking you a little bit. That is too much game for one man.
100 plus hours of Final Fantasy VII.
I cannot keep up with 100 hours of Final Fantasy VII anymore. My asshole almost fell out in the middle of that game, okay? I need that last game to be less.
It shows that creative bottleneck that you have by being one person making as much as you can and while you can.
And for the love of
I know
God,
what that's
don't make
like.
everything a mini game that only gets used once.
And then I can't even say that because we might not even get Final Fantasy. 3 is an unlucky number. I say that because of this. I say that because of Half-Life. And now I'm saying it about Part 3 for Final Fantasy VII because apparently we're not even going to get that anytime soon because he's too busy fucking making Final Fantasy Versus 16, which I don't even fucking know what that's going to be.
What? Why?
He's also making Missing Link.
Missing Link's made by a separate team. I think he just wrote. I think he wrote the story.
He's the director.
16.
I sent you the tweet where he's like, "Yeah, I'm also making a Versus 13 or Versus 16."
That's rumored anyway.
It's rumored.
He's told his Kingdom Hearts story, but we all know that he wants that Versus story even more.
We all know he wants that Versus story, and we're getting
Got it. It's Verum Rex. It'll be in Kingdom Hearts 4.
And he's gonna pull a fucking Kingdom Hearts 2 again, where you're playing as what's his name?
Roxas?
No, the Verum Rex character.
Oh, Yozora.
Yeah.
I love just being like on this weird like roller coaster ride, and it's like going like 2 miles an hour, and there's just a bunch of goofy shit happening. And I look over at Mike, and I'm like, "Are you enjoying the ride?" And he's like, "This
No.
is the ride."
Oh, Mike is sitting here playing Doomsday Survivor while we're talking. So,
We're gonna have
Which ride is it? Is it Escalator World or is it Mr. Bones' Wild Ride?
so it's like a 2 mile an hour ride, but then every so often we just get stuck in like a circle that just goes really fast.
Yeah.
Escalator World, got it.
And then it just evens out again and we're fine.
And then Mike goes, "That was the best part," and we're like, "Yeah, we know. We're gonna keep going though."
I just can't wait for the part where Haley Joel Osment and Dylan Sprouse are spouting lines at each other.
I also can't wait for the part where Haley Joel Osment's yelling at Haley Joel Osment about how evil he is. But we're not quite there yet. Something about the embodiment of darkness, and they
There are
yeah, they
5
start talking
darknesses.
the dark. There's 6.
There are 7 darknesses.
Oh.
There
7
used
darknesses.
to be 13. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And darkness used to have bodies, but it became such an abstract thing, or who the fuck knows, that it became just a voice in the ether.
And some gas or something. Some eternal flame.
Oh my god, it is the fart gas.
What?
And then there were like 6, and then some of them got into the digital world, and then there was one that got out, and then.
So are they still
Oh.
stuck in the digital world? Someone answer that for me. You
Yeah,
three?
some are.
Okay.
Because he
Which
trapped
means-
them. Is it your character that ends up? I think near the end of this, your character essentially baits them and then
Like
traps
4 of
them.
them.
Yeah,
Right.
because they're idiots.
Because they're idiots. That's the best part of that whole scene.
Because they just won't follow the fucking script. They have to be fucking heroes. And the main character is like, I'm just gonna do something about it for once.
Guys, I have an idea stupid enough to work, and it worked.
And that's why Xehanort is so coated with darkness, because he has 4 darknesses.
Oh,
that
damn, that
the
makes
joke?
sense.
God damn it.
You know, I
Holy-
don't like how important this damn mobile game is to the lore of Kingdom Hearts. It's not right.
It's
And then-
weird, right?
But then
Yes.
it's like you have Xemnas, and you have what's the other guy's name? Fuck. What's his nobody?
Ansem
Oh,
Seeker.
Ansem
No,
and
Xemnas
Xemnas.
is his nobody.
Yeah,
That's what I meant,
Ansem.
Ansem.
Yeah.
Like, they're all pulling from that same darkness. Just like Sora is pulling from Ventus, which is pure light.
All right, so there were 7, and then 4 of them went into your character to make Xehanort. And we killed Xehanort. And as we learned in this game, if you kill somebody when they have the darkness in them, then that darkness is permanently dead.
But also,
Out of the 7, we've lost 4, so Aqua, Terra, and Ventus become the new villain?
that can't be it, because they also need the dark. Well, the plan is for the darknesses to infect each union leader, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 7, so it's supposed to be the 5 union leaders, Lushu, and the Masters, I think.
No.
Of the 13, all the masters get 1. The union leaders get 1 each.
So that's 10.
No, you guys are forgetting. No, it's already been stated. It's stupid as fuck. It's the 7 are the four masters, Lushu, which we revealed as Braig, and then for some reason Maleficent and Peter there.
Wait, Lucio is Brain?
Braig.
Yeah, we
Zigbar.
lost.
Oh,
Because
Brigbar. Yeah, no, we saw it at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3.
yes,
And Brigbar was Zigbar as a nobody, correct?
Braig is
Zigbar
Zigbar
is
nobody.
Braig's nobody, but Braig is a person who Lushu possessed, poor guy, whoever he used to be.
Lucio is
Okay,
just body surfing the entire span of millennia.
And Lucio is the guy who worked for Master of Masters and has a stupid box that we'll never see what's inside
Correct.
because Nomura hates us. Okay.
Correct.
There are many theories as to what's in the box. Some say it's
I thought it was
bodies
Gwyneth
for the
Paltrow's head.
darkness to possess. Some say it's the way that the Master of Masters is going to time or space travel. I joked with Joe earlier that it's the quantum computer where Sora is currently stored after Kingdom Hearts 3.
I think it's the body of darkness.
It's so much, guys.
Also, no, Mike, you're right. Brain is also Lushu. That's revealed at the end of this as well.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he inhabits him.
Yes, and they haven't explained that very well either. So I'm interested to see where that goes because
Oh
I
my
think.
god. So Lushu's in all 3 mobile games.
But from what it seems, whenever Lushu fuses with someone, it seems that their consciousnesses fuse and their memories fuse, and they're both the same person, but not. Because Zigbar is kind of his own weird asshole, and I don't know what the fuck. I guess Brain's also smart because technically, I imagine that's gonna still be Brain in the new mobile game.
But Joe, that's how fusions work. When you do the dance and you guys fuse together, you get a little bit of each
No,
person
Mike.
in there, I thought.
No, Mike.
Mike.
No.
This game is more gay. It's got to be the earrings.
Mike, this is Xenogears.
Oh, they're reincarnations of Xenogears.
No, well, also, when you kill one, the spirit inhabits another body right away.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Also, I apologize to people for that stereotype.
Also, that part about when at the end when the main character is dying and Chirithy is just like, yeah, if the heart doesn't do anything, it just melts into a new one.
Oh my god. Yeah, so if nobody dies, then what the hell is the last world?
Then what the hell is Kingdom Hearts?
The friends we made along the way.
Damn it! I was just gonna say that, Phoebe. It literally was about to come out of my mouth.
So,
No,
there's a potential where hearts just reincarnate into new hearts, and so you don't really have to do anything. But also, it's up to the person whether or not they want to sleep? Question mark.
If you die of natural causes in old age, or of a friend stabbing you in the back like Arrakis did, then you get to go to the last world.
When
I
you just get
guess.
so overpowered.
Oh, so it's like Bleach. where you, no matter if you become a captain, you just go to hell forever.
Sure. Okay. I don't know anything about Breach.
Anyways, so yeah, but it's really interesting because like we keep talking, the mobile game reveals tons of really weird lore that I was surprised, which we're all surprised is actually revealed. The other one being, what was it that I had on to? Oh, Mike, I'm gonna fucking kill you with a baseball bat
Okay.
because I didn't know Wreck-It Ralph was in this, and Wreck-It Ralph.
I didn't either.
Wreck-It Ralph confirms one of my theories.
Sadly, I did because I was playing this when those episodes.
Oh yeah, we get
were
the
coming
whole
out.
Wreck-It Ralph world. I mean, we get a whole recap of that movie, but in Kingdom Hearts, I was like, why wasn't this a Kingdom Hearts world? Like, why did you waste it on this crap?
Probably because Disney made them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
He's only allowed to be a summon.
No, Mike, you don't understand. They're video game characters who know they're video game characters. Isn't that weird?
Oh my
Oh,
god. No,
oh,
please.
no.
No.
And I'll leave it at that.
Why did God create a dual universe?
We need to
I
go
was
to
surprised when they had
new
the whole
universe.
Wreck-It Ralph, and then I was reminded how much I really liked that first movie.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh yeah, that
First
first movie's
movie was
fantastic. That
great.
second movie shouldn't have happened. They should
That
have done
second
what I
movie was
wanted them
awful,
to
and I
do.
was so upset.
That second movie is pretty bad.
I haven't seen this in theaters, and I remember being really, really excited to watch it because I saw Wreck-It Ralph 1 in theaters, and I thought that movie was incredible. Like, it really hit me, and I had forgotten all about the movies. I haven't seen it since theaters, and then seeing it in this game really made me smile. I got really excited when I texted you guys. Oh, they got the whole Wreck-It Ralph in this. Like, it
As
was
someone who hasn't seen
cool.
it, is it a faithful retelling of the movie?
It's exactly a retelling of the movie.
So is this the most
Except
important
not with-
retelling of the series?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is why they included it, because A, it's a new world that's not in the other games. B, it's actually super thematic.
Oh, no, I also know why they tell it. It's actually really stupid. Can anyone besides Phoebe guess why?
Money?
No, it's a hub world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
too.
you have to have a hub world for the game. So the hub world is Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay, that's fair.
Is that right, Phoebe? I'm like guessing.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm
Okay.
going to say you're right by that comment.
Okay.
But
Usually it means you're right, or you said something she doesn't like. I speak from experience. Or you said something true that she doesn't like, usually where that comes from.
but the whole thing about
Phoebe?
the princess being glitched and everything, and glitches and how they matter, and also, you know, seeing you are for yourself and not just accepting what other people throw on you and all that shit.
God, one day I'll watch Wreck-It Ralph.
You should. I mean, I'll give you an excuse
should.
to, because I haven't seen it in years. Like Big Hero 6, I really want to cover that too, because I haven't seen that since theaters.
Joe,
It-
come over. I have both of those movies. We could watch them.
Big Hero 6 is like my favorite Disney movie of all time. I swear I've said this before.
I am very convinced at this point that Recoded is going to come back around in a huge way.
Oh, yeah.
Very well.
Like, it has to have done something that we don't know about, but is somehow still referenced in that game.
It is actually, and I can tell you what it is now.
Right.
Because
Go
they
ahead.
point out, hey, Jiminy's Journal is kind of like another book from the past.
Oh, god damn it. God damn
The
it.
prophecy,
Yeah,
the
there's a
prophecy.
high likelihood that the Jiminy's Journal is actively a still
Book of
existing
prophecy.
book of prophecies that he just found and started writing in like it was an actual book and not a portable
Oh.
holodeck.
Oh, I was gonna make
Okay.
the other comment that technically writing the past is technically time traveling. So
You just have to have a waypoint, a vessel, and just the memory.
yeah.
Yeah, because they fucking talk about, the Book of Prophecies is a waypoint, so I can go back.
God damn it. I fucking hate.
That's literally what the Master of Master
I
says.
told you all Recoded was important.
So is Jiminy secretly like the second most important Disney character to Maleficent?
Yeah, he's one of the 13 Darknesses.
We're gonna have a fucking Jiminy betrayal in Kingdom Hearts 4.
I'd be so happy
You were
if
the
that actually
chosen
happened.
one! Jiminy. Why? You were the chosen one! We're going to have that?
I'm so
So-
excited. I can't wait till we get an actual Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer and it shows fucking Star Wars and Mike goes, now I'm interested.
I mean, you're not wrong. I will be a lot more interested.
If they show a stone guy and he goes, my name is Goliath, leader of the Gargoyle.
Not
I'd
gonna
probably
happen.
shit my pants.
I don't think you got to worry about that one happening. I'm pretty sure.
The only other thing that probably make me shit out my own asshole is if like
You
it's
eat Taco
like
Bell?
no, we go, hey Sora, we're here to help you, and it's fucking Max and Webby. It's like the only other thing I can
I
think
would
of.
lose my fucking mind and start screaming if Webby showed up, specifically the 2017 version.
I need to talk to you too about the ending of Melody of Memory.
Okay.
Good, because I haven't played that.
That will be
I have
after
no
I'm
idea.
gone.
But the fun part is everybody keeps joking, oh yeah, Disney owns Marvel, Disney owns Star Wars, they could put that in Kingdom Hearts. Guys, there could be a world for The Simpsons, there could be a world for Alien, Disney owns fucking everything.
Except for Tarzan.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike, what would happen if there was a Willow world?
I mean,
We could
Disney,
build
after
a
that
Willow.
show failed, I think Disney's trying to forget Willow exists. So I don't worry about that.
So, like, what if they bought the rights to Tarzan at some point?
Oh my god.
Then the Tarzan world, I think, would actually come back. I think they would actually do stuff again if they have the. It's just they don't have the rights and they're not going to negotiate
Like-
for it.
I swear to God, if
But-
like
He would write a story reason in. He totally would.
Oh, 100% he would if he got the access to.
It would
I-
become like the most important world of Kingdom Hearts 5.
I'm
Just give
so
us an Atlantis world.
I also would kill for Atlantis. I also know
Yeah.
we're gonna see. I know it's gonna happen because I've seen it in my mind's eye. We're going to see an Avengers world, so we can get in the Avengers 1 that big scene where it goes in a circle with all of them like getting ready to fight. Sora's gonna be in that scene.
God damn it, I hate everything.
I'm not wrong. I swear it's gonna happen.
It's not going to be Captain America telling everybody what to do. It's going to be Goofy.
Oh, I didn't think
I
about
have a
that.
very specific theory about what they're going to do, but it's probably wrong.
Do tell. We're already so
This is the
far-
part I need to talk with you about.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have the Wreck-It Ralph world that we talked about, which is just really cool. You do have a lot of scenes of the Master of Masters and is that Lux or whatever the fuck his name is? Lushu. Where they're talking in a computer room about everything and how the Master of Masters, everything all planned out.
Yeah.
That is the Master of Masters, right? That's with him?
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
the
Yes.
biggest good guy, yet he'll probably be the main antagonist of the last 3 games.
Because he's kind of an asshole.
He's kind of an asshole.
But he's doing
That's
it for
fair.
good reasons, like Xehanort was.
Don't get sentimental.
I'm just
Also,
trying to...
confirmation, we've seen like 4 Keyblade Wars at this point, but it's actually only been 1 Keyblade War, and it never actually stopped.
Yes.
Oh fuck! Is that the joke?
Yes.
Yeah.
They talk
I-
about it in the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Master of Masters went through a Keyblade War, and then there's a Keyblade War in Chi, which is within the first 400 levels of Union Cross. Then they kind of have a mini one inside of Birth by Sleep. Then we have one in Kingdom Hearts 3.
I want y'all to know whenever fucking Master of Masters went the Unchained, or the Union became Unchained, and now the Union Cross. I had to pause the video and go stand outside in the fucking snow for a minute.
Like, there's the whole part
Yeah.
where Lucia and Master of Masters are talking. Lucia's like, "You've been in a war before?" And he's like, "Well, yes, it technically never ended."
It will never end. It's great.
That could be a reference to our own world. The Cold War never really ended either, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
We're still kind of in it.
yeah.
I feel so bad for Mike. This is like it's like introducing someone to like, hey, have you ever read a book before? I've read some books. Cool. Here's the entire like Greek mythology. Have fun with that.
Hey, remember 45 minutes ago when Mike said, I hope we finish this by 11 so I can go to sleep?
We will. We will
Fucking
easily be
fool.
done.
We are running out to talk about, honestly.
Yeah, no,
so.
these are only about hour and a half tops videos to talk about. Like, there's 3.5 hours worth of cutscenes, but a lot of it is you're my best friend, stuff like that. So we're doing the Cliff Note version of what matters.
No. See, and then one thing too, and I hate to admit it because this is a mobile game. Obviously, they do have filler.
Yeah.
Have any of y'all ever played a fucking Phoenix Wright game,
I love Phoenix Wright.
No.
I love Phoenix Wright.
Mike?
I played the first one.
It's the same concept where it's, well, you see he had a knife. A knife, you say. Yes, he had the knife, this knife specifically, and he used the knife to stab the man. To stab the man? Yes, he used this knife, specifically this
Oh,
knife.
so Danganronpa, even though I
Yes.
love that franchise.
It's Danganronpa. Yes, it's a
Danganronpa
weird-
just cribs from Ace Attorney the entire time.
To be
Oh,
fair,
okay.
that's how you
So
do
I like
court
this
sometimes.
journey.
Because you have to make sure the jury sticks with you. Didn't that kind of what he does in Lincoln Lawyer too? I watched that show recently. It's like he does stuff like that.
what the joke is that the most filler stuff like this is always consist of you say something, someone asks. Metal Gear does it too. You
Yeah.
say
Well, that's also
something, someone asks a
Japanese
question. Yeah,
Conversation.
yeah. Well, it's Japanese storytelling, I think, too. Like it's yeah.
Like, a part of showing that you're paying attention is to repeat the last thing they said.
So that way we get a whole episode of almost every anime of a filler at some point.
Yeah.
Death Note had that too, because I'm almost done with Death Note, and all of a sudden I had a filler episode. I'm like,
Oh,
oh yeah, here
God.
at that time.
Mike, have you ever played the first Xenoblade Chronicles?
No, I've never touched that series.
If you ever touch that series, take a drink every time they say the word Monado.
I have
Hey,
a
the
feeling I'll
game
be
was going to be called fucking Monado, but
No,
I am gonna play them. I I have desires to play the rest of play the 3 Xenosaga games coming up here, and then start Xenoblade also finally, because those are games that I feel like I should play.
Okay, if you actually do the Xenosaga games, if you have access to fun ways of playing PlayStation 2 games, please get me on there and help me set up a PlayStation 2 emulator.
Okay, I'll do it on your Steam Deck.
Oh,
But yeah, I can help you. Xenosaga will be this year, probably Xenosaga 2 also. I'm going to try to work in
easy
this year, but I don't
2
know.
is so short.
I was gonna say because I've only played 2 because my mom bought it for me.
You were
I
missing
never
out.
played Saga 1.
You are oh god, this is secretly like my jam. Like this is as a kid, I put down Kingdom Hearts to pick up Xenosaga 1, and I never looked back until
Hey,
more
look,
recently.
we already have the group for the Saga games. It's great.
But yeah, no, they'll probably happen. 1 and 2 will probably happen this year. I'm going to try. So we do have a few scenes. I'm going to keep going to Marluxia.
Please go.
With Stradincia, is she dead already? She's already dead at the point of this, right?
Yeah.
Triletia,
Because
yes,
Ventus
no,
killed
maybe.
her when he was condemned by when he was possessed by the darkness, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
no,
the
maybe, because we see her.
Possessed, the
instantly.
darkness was there, Ventus was there. Yeah.
Yeah, people that are dead come back in Kingdom Hearts, just like Dragon Ball Z. So there's one point when they turned against, I think, Marluxia turns against Ventus because he finds out Ventus had something to do with her death, and then they fight
Because Ventus also remembers.
Okay.
Somehow, both Master of Masters, Palpatine, and Junko Inoshima are alive.
Wait, Junko Inoshima's alive?
No, don't worry about that.
Palpatine makes sense, by the way, at this point.
Somehow the Masters of Masters have returned.
Yeah.
Listen, we might be jumping a little bit ahead. I don't know if this whole movie is disjointed. But Lushu puts a white cloak into a pod, and the darkness asks, "What is that? What are you doing?" And he says that this is the one true dandelion. That's Triletia, right?
Well, they have the whole part where she's in a white cloak, like getting led away from the house and all that shit.
I also assume, but there is no confirmation.
So she may or may not be dead, but also may be dead.
I mean, her nobody exists. You fight it in Chain of Memories.
Which one?
The final boss fight.
Oh, right.
Oh, the giant robot, right?
Yeah, the giant robot Marluxia is on. That's fucking her, and that's her nobody.
God damn it, Kingdom Hearts.
But why is it a robot?
Because everything in all the nobody designs are weird. What person became a nobody that's the Twilight Thorn?
Wait, you see, Larium is a flower that's connected to other flowers, and he loves his sister, and I don't fucking know.
I'm walking away.
And nature is a sister to machine.
Stop.
Hey, Phoebe, if you walk away, you don't hear me say.
Please. Oh, baby. Don't go. We're all running on fumes, and I hate it.
I'm good. I'm going.
Are we just tired? Are we Union Crossed out, or are we Kingdom Hearts out? I can't tell.
I'm Kingdom Hearts out. I will. Even though I have 2 more planned in the next few months, I am Kingdom Hearts out.
Hey, the DLC's great.
Yeah, we're at the point where we get just little packets of information now. Like this is the last long slog of thing.
Yeah, the DLC basically wraps everything up to where I no longer have to hide spoilers, and I say that because I haven't played Melody of Memory, and Melody of Memory just sets up shit for the next game, from what I assume. Is that right, Dominic?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Okay. So there's a lot of scenes in here of Lushu talking to the Master of Masters and how he has his whole great plan, and all this was his plan along. And then this is about the last hour of this video, or 45 minutes. So what the team decides to do is they have these pods that are apparently in Kingdom Hearts 1, which I can't really accept. And they decide that they have to start that they're going to try to get out of the data program that they're in, but they only have 3 lifeboats. So they sent off some of the people away, but then your character kills some of them too?
So they sent some of them away, and then some of them are going to remain behind to do stuff and protect who was there. And then the darknesses came, and then your character and the other 2 were fighting the darknesses, and then the main character to himself was like, "Oh, I gotta fucking track these darknesses by themselves, otherwise these people are gonna die."
Mm-hmm.
So he pretends to be taken by darkness and makes Ephemer send him away through the gate with the darknesses, and that's how he becomes Xehanort Reborn.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Ephemer and Skuld go to the real world, which is in the middle of being destroyed, and are just like, "Oh fuck, this was stupid. Let's go back. Let's go cry and go back to the lifeboats, I guess."
So because their world is being destroyed, the data world's being destroyed too, right?
Because the lifeboats were all used, and that was like the whole thing.
Okay.
Once
Yeah,
the
so
lifeboats
data
got
world
used,
that, to our understanding, is being destroyed.
also the real world's being destroyed.
Yes.
Yeah, but don't worry, it's just by a great flood, and then
Yes.
2 will survive on a boat.
Oh
Or
shit!
2 boats.
So
To be fair-
do Ephemer and Skuld make it out of this?
Well, they
Yeah,
have to because
Ephemer
Ephemer
found
is
Scala ad column.
yes
Yeah, the
Okay, Scala ad column is in which Kingdom Hearts
3.
thing?
It's the part where you fight Xehanort at the end.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's also missing links, and it's
Yeah.
also a dark road.
yeah.
Which we have not gotten to yet.
Yeah, so then 3 it's revealed that Xehanort is from Skull Column, and he basically recreated it in his own mind. I don't really know what that's about. I think they do explain it better than DLC, which is weird. But what is it? But they also established the lifeboats don't adhere to time either. That's how I believe Ephemer gets sent back in time to whenever Daybreak Town's destroyed. Or no, he's in current time, right?
He is in like right when the end of the world stops, so I'd say a couple hours or some shit.
Yeah. Either way, they all get saved by the lifeboats. Yeah, because the brain gets sent to like the future because it shows because that guy's like, oh yeah, here's the man that like helped us all and created all this, and it's Ephemer as a statue. So yeah, they all get sent in a different times.
And they
But
will
still
eventually figure out.
back.
Yeah.
Skull went somewhere, Lorian went somewhere, Ephemer went somewhere, and Brain went somewhere.
It looks like Lorium either landed in Radiant Gardens or in whatever the hell the Sleeping Beauty world is called.
That's what I would guess. Like whatever he did, he got sent to Kingdom Hearts 1 Chain of Memories world.
And then
I still can't get over that. I didn't realize the baby was actually you, but also Xehanort.
It's not
And then-
explained very well.
Skuld is
It's
very
not.
confusing.
It's shown for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Skull we don't really know about.
Well, okay, because I brought this up in the Kingdom Hearts 3 episode. Skuld and Ava are both unaccounted for even after this. Because Ava's not in the Kingdom Hearts 3 post-credit. Now, Kari's grandmother must have gotten information about the Keyblade War and all that bullshit somehow. And also in Kingdom Hearts 3, the secret reports. Lei and Issa, when they were kids, hanging out in Radiant Gardens and hanging around the palace, met a girl who was stored in the dungeon. So one of those, the Kari's grandmother and / or the girl in Radiant Gardens, one of those has to be Skuld. One of those has to be Ava.
You're gonna snap me in half. You're all gonna snap me in half.
What are you about to say?
It's not Skuld.
I don't think it's Skull.
No, Skuld's in the ending of this. Who do you think they hand the Xehanort baby to?
I will fucking kill you!
You think it's Skuld is the woman that died?
Confirmed in Dark Road. No. Yes. Skuld raises Xehanort as a child.
That's in Dark Road?
That's in Dark Road.
Holy shit, what the fuck is this series?
And then after this ends, you get 2 different scenes of videos after credits.
Does Skull know?
Yes. Skuld knows.
My best friend became my mommy, confirmed.
Yes.
I mean, hey, to quote the great lines of Grand Theft Auto 3, God, how does it go?
What?
Oh, that's my sister. That's how it was. So,
Okay.
in Grand Theft Auto 3, you have random pedestrians that just shout bullshit, and that's stuck with me for over 20 years now. So, you're welcome.
To quote Grand Theft Auto's Andreas, oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah. Oh shit. Here we go again.
So the Master of Masters. So the end of this, there's a few things. Marluxia, I'm gonna keep calling that. I don't care. But the non-nobody version wakes up in a flower garden. Lushu has the box and the Keyblade, which is has the all-knowing eye of the Master of Masters, and he's in the place where you are in Kingdom Hearts 3. Correct? Like
Yes.
that final area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god, it's so much fucking weird. Brain goes. Oh, then he takes off his mask finally, and are we supposed to recognize who that is, or is that Brain?
It's
Okay,
Brain.
I was right. I wasn't sure because these are all just so ugly little.
He looks like Shion.
Little gremlin kid.
He looks like Shion.
They're generic.
Maybe it is Shion, who knows? Fucking Nomura.
Sion Barzad. I mean, that's Sion.
I feel like I know what that is.
Volt Kruger.
What is
Oh,
that? I know
wait.
this.
That
It's the bouncer.
bouncer.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no. We need to talk after this.
I hope the bouncer is in Kingdom Hearts 4.
I'd be happy if it would be. I mean,
It'll be a world.
it's already on this podcast. We didn't have to cover it again.
The fucking kids in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's a Dog Street shirt.
Yes.
We are now at the point where we could actually get Final Fantasy Worlds and Kingdom Hearts, and my brain's just going, no, let's get Era Guys and Kingdom Hearts.
Because
Also on this podcast.
I know.
If we
I'm
take the
angry.
idea of there's video game characters that know they're in a video game, there's video games in Kingdom Hearts 2 at least. Potentially. What if the bouncer's a video game in Kingdom Hearts?
Question. So we see a scene with Brain talking to some guy in a hood and a Three Musketeers hat for some damn reason. But then Brain is also Luciu, the apprentice that never takes off his hood.
Dude, I don't fucking know. I just thought he looked like Brain, but it was, I don't know, his secret twin brother or something. I don't know.
It's actually Brain, right?
It is Brain. Yeah, it's Brain.
Well, Brain becomes Luciu, and they become the same person.
Oh, because he possesses his body?
So,
yes.
We are seeing multiple different points of time disjointed in that last cutscene.
It keeps cutting to 5 years ago, 5 years ago, 5 years ago, and then it cuts to other scenes happening at the same time. But it doesn't tell you where it's going back to. So there's a possibility that when we see Luciu pull back the cloak in its Brain, that could be after Missing Links.
Yes.
Missing Links could be the story of how Luciu takes over Brain. We know nothing.
Yes, that is fair.
What we do know is that Brain's the next body and somehow he eventually gets to Braig. Or wait, Brain, Braig.
Yeah, let's not.
No. In Kingdom Hearts 3 Secret Report 11 to 13, an unknown Arthur implied to be Luciu notes that one of the new leaders was an imposter and calls them a virus in the program. Brain later refers to himself to the exact term. Cutscene, you next fight this. It was revealed Brain's not the imposter.
But what if they're related though?
Maleficent gets out of the data world too, because you have another cutscene where you have Luciu talking to Brain, but I don't know, or is that the Master's talking to Brain? Yeah.
That also explains why she's so familiar with data worlds and Recoded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she was in it.
Oh my god.
Because she gets out of this. In the end of this video, I want to say she gets into the lifeboat and gets back to the real world.
She gets out of the data world. But they trick her. They trick her.
Okay. Was Melissa in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah, she's constantly looking for the box, and that's her entire plot arc in Kingdom Hearts 3. By the end, nothing happens with that.
To be fair, the dead man's chest, if I were to look for a box, I would think that'd be it.
Or Pandora's.
That is fair.
Pandora's box made sense. And then she's just like, no, throw that piece of shit away. I don't care about that.
Yeah, and then the last thing we see in this video is the cutscene from Kingdom Hearts 3, what looks like Kingdom Hearts 3, where he grabs the Keyblade, Luciu, or somebody does. So, yeah.
Also, please note that Brain's Keyblade is canonically the one that Arrakis has. So, at same point, Brain gives his Keyblade to Arrakis.
Or somebody who then gives it to Arrakis.
Or that, yeah.
No,
and that still means that Brain at this point can't be Luciu, because Luciu is using the one-eye Keyblade that was the Master's.
But he can have more than one Keyblade.
I guess if he has more than one heart.
No. Brain gives the I'm referring to the metal Keyblade. Brain gives the metal Keyblade to Ephemer.
Right.
Yeah. Ephemer's holding it in the statue. Yeah.
Arrakis is a descendant of Ephemer, perhaps.
No. I know what happened. It's nothing story important. It's just really goofy Kingdom Hearts shit. But yeah, it explains what happens to it in Dark Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point we'll get to Dark Road, but this guy has been... Oh, and if anyone actually wants to watch the movies of this, apparently... I mean, not the fan-dub version like we did. All these cutscenes are apparently archived on the internet somewhere.
They're also on the app, because you can still download the app, and it's stuck as a theater mode.
I couldn't even download the app when I looked for Kingdom Hearts stuff in the Play Store, but you probably have to go find it other ways, I'm assuming.
I was like, really?
Or maybe it's like you still have it. Like, they probably took it down from being sold, but if you still have it, it's just the cutscenes, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, you can also play the levels, but they give you all of the medals and all of the Keyblades.
If you Google Kingdom Hearts on the Play Store, I get advertised for Disney Pixel RPG, and then I am also getting results for Disney Plus.
Oh, weird. I get the 7 Deadly Sins game.
That must go off your algorithm.
Yeah. I do watch Disney Plus, so that is fair. All right.
You're right, phone. I will download League of Legends Wild Rift.
Yeah, algorithm knows.
Oh, and then obviously, which we talked about earlier, which is fine. It's also revealed that during Ventus's comatose state, he does absorb, I want to say, like 2 darknesses. And then you also see that he's still possessed by the darkness, which does end up becoming Venus.
Makes sense.
I just can't believe that this is how we find out why Ventus has Vanitas inside of him.
It also makes sense as to why whenever it was ripped out of him, it created a whole new subspecies.
Yeah.
I never thought how important this stupid thing would be.
None of us did, dude. It's okay.
You did, Joe. You were the one that was pushing for it. I wasn't going to do this had you let it go.
I knew some of the stuff. Some of the stuff I didn't know. I didn't know about the Maleficent thing. I didn't know about the other book stuff. I sure as fuck didn't know Wreck-It Ralph was in this. The only thing that I know for sure at the end of this was it reveals that Brain is Master of or not Master of Magos. It reveals Brain is Luciu, and I knew about the whole Ventus twist and that he was possessed by darkness, and that this is the reason how it explains that what Vanitas is. So that's really the reason why I wanted to cover it. All the rest of it is just more and more bullshit to fucking tab onto my weird folder in my brain.
And
I can't take my eyes off those two pictures, Joe. That's still fucking with me.
I mean, the point of this podcast when it came to Kingdom Hearts has gotten to where I'm just trying to make something that, like, when we finish this, hopefully people will be like, hey, do you want to go hear what this podcast like did all the Kingdom Hearts crap, like everything? Like, I want it to be that type of thing.
This is like a specific book club within the games my mom found, like Saga.
I do it with some series, but this is one where it's been where I really have gone out of the box.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I also appreciate it. I'm glad that we were able to open you up to the weird shit that this is.
Welcome to our
Kingdom Hearts.
nightmare realm, Mike.
I do like Kingdom Hearts, and I didn't mind this movie that much. I mean, it wasn't like I would have never wanted to do this, and I watched this entire thing almost pretty much while editing, but I'm glad I did it.
I mean, I was playing games and making food and shit.
Yeah, you just kind of have it on.
Great. It's a great audio drama.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate what this guy did, that this guy made this, and now he's slowly working on Dark Road, which I'm assuming won't be until sometime later this year.
This is a phenomenal effort.
I mean, I'm in no hurry because I don't time soon, so I'm like, hey, take your time, buddy. Like, get it when you get it. I don't care because I have other content to do.
Yeah, like, it's easy to be Kingdom Hearts out, but, like, we also keep saying this. Like, this is really interesting. It's really cool.
It is. I mean, I do think Emmanuel is missing story because he didn't watch these videos.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Emmanuel. We miss you.
If you listen to this. Can't guarantee you will listen to this.
All right. Sorry, doing shelf stacker box for the movie.
No, there's no way to really do that for this.
I know, I'm kidding.
I mean,
I thought about it, to be honest.
Shelf. It's so important, but
I mean, it is important, but
at this point, put it in the box because, man, so we haven't talked about the fact that there are gameplay sections that actually show up in this dubbed video to help you understand what the game was like. And I sent this to Mike earlier, a picture of that final boss fight against the Shadow. There's a picture of a health bar, and then it's got 4 orange pips underneath it. Those are extra health bars.
Right.
Kind of like how from Kingdom Hearts 2 up, we have the little green pips.
Yeah.
And there's a number that says plus like 3,247,136 or some bullshit. Those are its other health bars.
It's just mobile game.
Those are the orange pips it hasn't loaded in yet.
Yeah, like you could see the numbers some of the time. Like you see the fight, you can just tell. It's just one of those mobile games where they just have such insane things because that's how you keep a person coming back every day to do their dailies so they can get strong enough to finish. I mean, that's just how mobile games work when they're RPGs. Like I played Record Keeper a whole bunch at one point, and I really liked that game. By the way, that was a good game until
Record Keeper was really good up to a point.
I had to start over.
Got messed up, and you had to be in the meta from mid game up.
I think that's just mobile games in general. Like when you get that kind of stuff, I think it's just what kind of happens. Like I play, Marvel Snap a lot, and I'm not in the meta. Like I don't give a shit. I mean, it's a card game. I don't give a shit about winning. I just give a shit about doing missions to get credits and continue. But it depends on what you're playing for.
See, that's why I'm so excited for Missing Link, because from the gameplay we've seen, it looks like an actual Kingdom Hearts game. So hopefully, since the attack button will be swing your Keyblade, I'm kind of hoping that the gacha system will be put to
But
the
we have
side.
also evolved when it comes to mobile games a lot more than we used to. Like,
Oh yeah,
for a
look at
long
them.
time, mobile games really were just gotcha things, and now you can do a lot more with them and still make money and still make it work because the
And
technology.
still have them be gotchas.
Yeah, because the technology is just better now with phones, so you can make a much more realized game, and that's what happens.
Yeah, look at MiHoYo.
Don't know what that is,
Oh.
but no, I'm not surprised that they're able to do
the
that.
Zenless and Honkai Genshin Impact
I
people.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, like an example. You just brought up a good opinion. Infinity Nikki, that game, like that's a mobile game.
Oh my
Like,
god, Infinity Nikki is mobile.
Mike, do you know
Yes.
anything? Do you know anything about Infinity Nikki?
I know I want my wife to play it because I think she really would like it.
Oh no. You think Kingdom Hearts is a bag of worms? The whole point of that game is the reason why it's a dress-up game is because a goddess cursed the world to no more fighting. So the only way people fight is by dress-up battles.
I mean, she wouldn't care about that. She would just,
Oh,
she would
yeah,
just have
and
fun.
it's an
That's what I'm
isekai.
thinking of. So that's all my brain was thinking of. Like, okay, she'll enjoy this. So
Not when some of the outfits are hidden behind gacha banners.
she'd be all right. She plays a ton of mobile games. So that's like her only really
Just
game
never
she
play
does.
Love Nikki. That's the one that's also still out and on the phone. And it's
you
got a
can
lot of
beat-
outfits that are completely free.
I mean, you just have to kind of not care about the stuff that's locked behind. Like, even Marvel Snap, we'll go back to that. Like, I care about cards I miss, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck it. I'll get it when I get it. And I make sure I don't have the fear of missing out. Like, I can't go, oh no, I missed it. I'm like, whatever. Like, if I didn't get that card, it'll eventually show up or I'll eventually get it one way or the other. I just kind of make peace with it.
We did it,
And-
guys. We got him to say the secret words.
What?
What?
Marvel Snap.
Oh, well, you're talking about mobile games. I
how
mean,
would you feel if, because every single Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy adjacent game at this point, except for 16, has had a card game in the last few years. How would you feel if Kingdom Hearts 4 had Marvel Snap built into it?
No.
I'm going
I would not be okay with it.
It might.
shit my pants.
I mean, Sora has a phone now.
It's not going to happen. But
In-game gotcha, like Smash Bros.
We're fucked.
I don't think we have to worry about that. But no, I just enjoy. I mean, just mobile games. You just have to make peace with them because that's how they're designed. They're designed for you not to get everything. They can't be unless you're willing to just drop crazy amounts of money because that's how they stay afloat. You know, that's how all this free stuff works is you have the whales. And I accept that. It doesn't. So you just have to, anytime you're playing anything, you have to just accept that you're not going to have everything in a free mobile game and you'll be fine.
I mean, they always go for the whales.
Yeah, they do. I mean, and if it's just like costumes that you don't have, like that's not affecting your game. Like, it's not like you're missing out on something, I'm assuming. I haven't played any of the Nikki games, nor will I, most likely. Even though I am curious about Infinity Nikki, because you can beat it, I found out thanks to Emmanuel posting on his to beat games for last year. So, right. Anything else you want to say about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross?
No, let's finish.
I can't believe we fucking did this.
That makes two of us.
My bad.
I love it, though. Thank you.
I'm not thanking you.
One of us.
One
All
of
right, so I
us.
guess we should go to plugs. And Dominic, where can we find you at?
Oh, I'm on the Distant Ways podcast on YouTube, the Overload Facebook group. That's all I'm going to plug right now. My social media presence is still a question.
Okay. And Phoebe.
Hi, I'm the Let's Play Princess. You can find me on YouTube where I'm currently doing Okage, Shadow King, and 13 Sentinels. You can also find me as one of the co-hosts of the shitty little podcast Nerds Broadcast.
It's not shitty.
Thank you.
It's a good podcast. It's probably more production levels than this one, so hey. You're just not insane like me with producing.
Oh no, I am. I get a new sensor sound every episode.
Okay, you're a bit insane, but
My show is not nearly as put together as this. We're very DIY.
okay, and if you want to hear the rest of our Kingdom Hearts stuff, you will see a link in the show notes to all the other Kingdom Hearts episodes that we've done. We will be doing the DLC of Kingdom Hearts 3 at some point. It will be out before we get to April when we cover Melody of Memory, so stay tuned for that. So that will be happening. If you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. For a little dollar, you can vote in our Patreon polls. We have 1 to 2 polls a month, so definitely go. Please join the show. You get to affect the show. It always makes me happy. We currently have 2 polls going on in January, and I'm pretty sure this will be dropping in January. Yes, this will be, so you can listen to that or do that. Please join our Discord. That's all. If you want to be on the show, if you want to suggest things for the show, if you want to talk with us, it's free. Join our Discord. You'll see a link in the show notes like every episode at this point. So definitely go do that. I want to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro courtesy of Helena at Hell Hasfree. You can follow her on TikTok and Instagram. Definitely go check her out. And check out A Gamer Looks at 40 with Bill Tucker. He is back doing Final Fantasy 7 now. So definitely go check out his content. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, TikTok. Rate and reviews wherever you get your podcasts. It helps out the algorithm a lot. I think that's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time.
Shouts out to Emmanuel.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Nara.